Hey guys, sorry I've started the stream a little bit late. guess guess what happened? I literally have just done the stream thinking that I was live, but I wasn't live. And I've even just got a notification now saying you are live. So I've just been giving out the 10 facts about Queen Elizabeth II and no one has seen it. So here we go again. I am back. This time it's recording, and that is what I'm going to do. If you can see this live right now, say hi in the chat or say anything in the chat. So let's just get straight into it. At the end, if you have any questions that you want to ask me, leave them in the chat and I will answer them at the end of the live stream. So let's go with number one. Okay, let's have a look at fact number one, Queen Elizabeth II. Let me get it up here on the screen. Here it is. She owned more than 30 corgis in her lifetime. Now you're probably thinking, what is a corgi? A corgi is a breed of dog. Okay, it's like quite small, short legs, a little bit chubby, and she owned 30 of these corgis in her lifetime. That is a lot, but I don't blame her. Yeah, she was alive for 96 years. 30 is not that many. Yeah, that's less than one every 2 years, every 3 years. So she's got a lot there. Okay, so that's fact number one. She owned more than 30 corgis during her lifetime. Okay, moving on to fact number two. She was actually related to the man she married. Okay, so Philip was actually the Queen's third cousin. Would you get married to your cousin? To your third cousin? I suppose first cousin's not the same as a third cousin. Would you do it? Let me know in the comment section if you would. I suppose 96 years ago when she was born, you know, it wasn't that rare to marry a third or a fourth cousin. But there you go. That was fact number two. She was actually related to Philip. Okay, moving on to fact number three. Queen Elizabeth celebrated her birthday twice a year. Not once, twice. Why would she do this? Because she's a queen, obviously. But her actual birthday is April the 21st. And the reason that she didn't celebrate it at this time is basically because it was cold. It's too cold in England in April to celebrate the Queen's birthday because she wants to be outside. I guess it's a big event. People want to go to the park. People want to have a beer, a wine, celebrate her birthday outdoors. So she actually celebrates it on April the 21st, but also on June the 11th. So 2 birthdays for the Queen. That is awesome. What a legend. I wish I could celebrate my birthday twice a year. Maybe I should start doing that. Okay, let's move on to fact number 4. Queen Elizabeth reigned for so long that 4 out of 5 British residents weren't even alive when she became queen. So that means that almost all of the people that saw Elizabeth get her crown are now dead. She literally outlived most of those people. So it would probably be quite difficult to know somebody or find somebody that actually saw her get her crown. Okay, most of those people are long gone. She outlived everybody else. Okay, moving on to fact number 5. This is a weird one. Yeah, she actually owned all of the swans and dolphins that swam the British waters. So 30 corgis? No, not enough. She had to own the swans and the dolphins in the British waters. So she had a lot of pets, even though I've never seen a dolphin in the British waters, but she owned them all. This is because in the past, swans were seen as a delicacy. Hopefully they don't do that anymore. Hopefully they don't eat the swans. But yeah, she owned all of them. Why not? Okay, moving on to fact number 6. Queens don't have to pay taxes in the UK. However, Queen Elizabeth did voluntarily pay taxes since 1996. Good one, Liz. So she actually paid taxes towards our country voluntarily, even though she didn't have to by law. So that's probably a good point, a nice point about the Queen there. Okay, moving on to fact number 7. The Queen actually sent a message to the moon. And it's still there. Well, I'm guessing it's still there. Unless an alien's been taking it away to another planet, I guess it's still there. So when Neil Armstrong went to the moon on his mission, he was the first man to land on the moon, she sent a message, a written message that was taken in a plastic bag up to the moon and left there. Now, you probably want to know what that message said. What would you say in a message to the moon that maybe an alien might find in the future? Well, it said this. Let me find it. It said, "On behalf of the British people, I salute the skill and courage which have brought man to the moon. May this endeavour increase the knowledge and well-being of mankind." I'd say that's a pretty nice message. Well done, Lizzie. So hopefully it's still there, floating around in space, and hopefully someone who finds it speaks English. Probably not going to happen. Okay, let's move on to fact number 8. So, Queen Elizabeth supposedly used to drink a glass of champagne every night before going to bed. Okay, that makes her 110% British. Okay, so this came from a report in The Independent, in the newspaper. Margaret Rhodes, the Queen's cousin, once said that the Queen has a strict regimen for her alcohol intake. She reportedly took a gin and Dubonnet, I guess it's some kind of tonic, before lunch, with a slice of lemon and a lot of ice. Then, with lunch, she had a wine. And then, before going to bed, a dry martini and a glass of champagne. What an absolute legend, okay? With her alcohol there. So, who knew? Maybe she was a party girl. Can you imagine Queen Elizabeth II, with a martini, with music on, popping out the moons, glass of champagne? No, me neither. Me neither. Can imagine her sipping on her champagne like that. Okay, moving on to fact number 9. The Queen didn't even need a passport or a driving license, even though she drove and travelled around the world. Yep, the Queen doesn't and didn't need a passport, probably because she's the Queen. Everyone knows who she is. She would fly by private jet and she would just land. She doesn't need any type of passport. And no driving license. The Queen never passed her driving license, her driving test. I guess someone showed her how to drive. Otherwise, what would she be doing? How would she know how to drive? I'm sure you saw the video of her that was quite popular last year or a couple of years ago. She was driving a Land Rover. She's never done a test, but she can just drive around wherever she wants, however she wants, because she's the queen, of course. So she doesn't need a passport. She doesn't need a driving license. Okay, let's move on to the final fact, number 10, which I think is the funniest. Queen Elizabeth could imitate the sound of a Concorde jet. Now, if you don't know what a Concorde jet is, it's an aeroplane, a jet aeroplane. And she had a talent for mimicry. Mimicry is when you imitate the sound of something else. So how can somebody imitate the sound of a jet? What would that sound like? Taking off, it'd be like... I don't know. But according to the Associated Press, the Queen's chaplain bishop, Michael Mann, once said that the Queen imitating the Concord landing is one of the funniest things you will ever see in your life. So can you imagine the Queen imitating those sounds, joking around and messing around? Because I definitely can't, but I wish I saw it. Okay, I wish I had seen her doing that. That would be amazing. Okay, so that is the last fact about Queen Elizabeth II. The 10 facts. If you missed some of them, don't worry. I'm going to post this live on my YouTube channel. You can go back and see all of the facts about her. In the chat, I have left a 7-day offer to join my classes for €7. So if you want to have classes with me during the week, check that out below. I was going to answer some questions in the chat, but I don't think the chat is working right now. So I'm afraid if you wrote anything in the chat, I can't see it at the moment. Let me just check on the YouTube channel if it is streaming live. Yes, it is streaming live. I'm going to end the stream there, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found the 10 facts about Queen Elizabeth II interesting, if not funny. And I will see you in the next live. Bye, guys. Take care. If you want to join my classes, links below. Hopefully I'll see you there. And if not, follow me on Instagram where I upload daily English every day. See you soon. Bye.